Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back more Let's Draw videos. I was gonna say Let's Plays, but no, we're doing a how to draw video. This video we're drawing Cinderace from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't know much about this Pokemon. I actually have not played a Pokemon game since Diamond and Pearl on like the DS. So I've been way off the bandwagon for Pokemon, but apparently this is one of the new starters. And is one of his like evolved forms. So yeah, and this video was requested by Keely. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, without further ado, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Cinderace, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a big circle right about here. Something like that. And then if you want the line of action, it'd be something like this. And then I like going into like his leg first. So his leg's going to be up here. And then there's going to be a circle for like his like pelvis area. And then he's going to have like a chest here. And it's going to dip down like this. And then he's going to have like an arm going out here like this. Another one over here. And he's very like roundy and ovally, so using a lot of like big ovals. Again, he's gonna have another leg about here. It's gonna go out, be like a big poofy thing here. His foot's gonna be about here. But that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. Again, it's just plotting down where stuff's gonna be. So arms, legs, the way his body's gonna turn. So yeah, it's pretty much good for now. So let's just jump into detail, and I'll start with his face. His face isn't hard, and if you want to do the crosshairs, you can. It'd be something like this. Yeah, his face isn't hard. I like starting off with like the V that he has going on. So basically, you just draw this big kind of V shape, like this. That kind of wraps around this kind of circle shape that we have. And then off of it, you're going to get like a kind of completed V, like this. And then in the middle here, we're going to get a line going out and up. Another one kind of going, curving out and up. And then it's going to go into like a little, what is that? It's like in playing cards. A club. Is it a club? Yeah, I think it's a club. Like that. And then you get the V here, and it all kind of connects into one shape, so there's no like middle part here, so you could erase that if you want to. So you get kind of like a shape like that. But once that's down, we can kind of get in the eyes, which are just two big ovals that just go off the bottom here. So you get one, you get another one like this. And then for his eyes, you just get a slightly smaller oval in here with, again, another slightly smaller oval. So there's two. And then he has a little eye detail. And to draw that, it basically, you draw a line kind of hugging the bottom here. Or you could just kind of shade this in a little bit darker. And then there's just like a little spike that goes out right here. And then just kind of curves back in. And you could just kind of shade that in, and then same thing on this side, kind of darken in this line a little bit, and then a little spike that goes out and just kind of curves in, and you just kind of shade all that in like that. And then he has a little nose, which is just a little curved line. It's kind of like an upside down triangle a little bit. And then you get a line going down the middle here, and it goes straight into an oval like that. And then since he's a rabbit, he has two little buck teeth, which is just a little U shape right here. And then a little curved line for the tongue. And you can kind of shade all this in black for the inside of his mouth. There we go. And then once we got that down, we can kind of draw on his hat here. It's just kind of like this big kind of dome shape like this. So you get a nice big curved line that goes out and then kind of curves in like that. And now once we got that in, we can kind of draw in his ear, which is this big kind of oval that just goes out, over and in like this. So you get like this big oval right here. And then you get another big oval about here. We're going to go in detail in a little bit with these, but we're just putting in the ovals here just so we have an idea of where they are. But now we're going to draw in the face shape, which is basically a big circle. So you just kind of follow the circle that we have here. So you get this big kind of curve line on the bottom here. And you get another little curve line about here too, following the circle. But now he has like these really big kind of whisker shapes. So it's basically they just go off. You kind of get like a teardrop. Like if you're like thinking like a teardrop or a water drop. So you get kind of like two of those shapes like that. And they just kind of connect into everything. There's one, and then there's the second one. And you get kind of the same thing on the other side, and you kind of erase the overlap to make it look a little bit clearer. And you get the second thing, the same thing on the other side, just going in the opposite direction. You get like two big kind of teardrop shapes. So there's one, and then we get a second one here, like that, and just kind of draw a darker curve line in, like that. And then once we got that shape down, we can go into the ear and just draw a big curve line, curve it down and over, and then it just kind of connects into here like that. And then this line right here is pretty much the same thing. Big curve line. And then he has a little like yellow detail right here, and it's basically just a line that kind of hugs the kind of curve the ear's going in, and goes off into like a spike, and then you get that shape. And same thing over here, just kind of curve line like that. Perfect. And again, you can erase any overlap to make the picture come in clearer. I think his head's the hardest part, really. But once we got his head down, the rest should be kind of easy. So basically he's going to have an arm, and again, since the way we drew the head, the gesture is kind of off now. So we can kind of draw on a better one. So like this is going to be like his chest right here. And then it's going to curve in, and then out a little bit. This is just going to curve down. And then his waist is going to start about here. And then his arm kind of start here and just kind of oval out that way, and then oval in this way, and you get like his little fist right here. So, alright, now that we kind of redrew the gesture a little bit, and again, that's why you draw the gesture very light and very like loose, so it's like when you start drawing in detail, you can change it later. So I'm going to start out with his hand right here, and his hand's going to be about here. And we're just going to draw a big curve line like that. And then we're going to draw a line going out from the middle here. It's going to curve around and over and kind of make like a little ball almost. Like that. And I'll erase all of the overlap here just so it's super clear. So you get like a little ball almost. This is going to be his fist. And then his arm just kind of juts out and over, and then down and in, and kind of curves in like that. And then actually, I'm going to erase this as well. Again, it's a little messy, but we'll fix it. So you basically got this big oval with like a fist on it right here. So you get a big shape like this, curve line, and then about here, we're going to just draw another little curve line that just curves in like that. So that's like his arm being bent. And then off this line, he has like this weird like strap that goes around him. So basically it's just like this curve line that hugs his arm here. And if you want to put a little bit more detail, you can put like a curve line right here, just to give it a little bit of depth. And once you get that down, there's a line going across like this. And kind of goes up and then over, like that. And again, if you want to give it a little bit of depth, draw a little curve line right here. And then off of this, we're going to get another little curve line like that. And it's going to pop over and kind of hug this kind of curve shape that we have here. And again, little curve line right here for a little bit of depth. And then once we got that down, we can kind of draw on his other arm, which is other arm. I'm just kind of drawing the ear that we erased here, the whisker thing right there. And now for his other arm, it's going to be a lot easier. And it's basically this kind of curve line that dips in right here. And get another one about here too. It dips in where like his elbow is, and then just slightly dips out, and then in again. And you get out and in, but this one goes thinner, so this is like thicker, and this one's a little bit smaller. My nose itches. And then we're just going to draw on the thumb, which is a curve line that curves over like that, and then we're going to tuck it in, and then again we get like a little ball here for his fist. Like that. And then once we got that down, we can kind of draw on his leg first. So basically his leg's going to be about here. And it's going to be this big kind of U shape that curves all the way around like this and in, like that. And then once we got that leg in, we can kind of draw in like the rest of his body. So it's going to just pop out, curve in, and then up like that. And then from this U, we can kind of draw in a curve line right about here. And then we're going to get another big U shape like this right here. Get that on camera. So we get another big U shape right there. And then from this U shape, it kind of connects into this line right here. Like that. And now I noticed his like belt line right there is a little low, so we're going to draw that about here in the middle. And then he has like a little belt design, and basically the easiest way to draw that is like, I like starting from the middle here, drawing like a curve line so we get like where the middle is of his body. And off that you're going to draw like a V, and then off that V you're going to get another spike, and it's going to go up, and we're going to get another spike, and it's going to go up, and that's his belt kind of design thing right there. And now we can finish off his feet, which he has like a puffy like thing around his leg. Like he's wearing like pants, they have like a puffy end to them. So to draw that, you just draw big curve lines like this, kind of like roundy, furry, fluffy curve lines like that. There's one. And you get the same thing on the bottom here. Like that. And now for his foot shape, basically it just kind of like his leg is bent in a weird way where it's like you don't see this part of the leg, you just see his like foot coming out. So to draw that, we're just going to draw a curve line out, and it's going to round off about here like this, and just kind of tuck in a little bit and then out for his foot. And you get a little curve line right here for some color detail. Again, if we were coloring this in, it would be, these two would be a different color. And then this leg's going to get cut off, but it just kind of curves down like this. Like that. And then just to finish it off, we can draw the fireball, since it's like a fireball kick that he does. So we're going to draw a big circle like this. And then off that circle, you can kind of draw like fire. And basically it's just like these kind of wavy, kind of short, spiky lines like this. And if you want to, you can have the trail kind of go like this, because I think the ball like falls and he kicks it. So just kind of, you can kind of draw like the fire trail like that. And then if you want to, you can kind of draw a couple embers, which are just kind of like very similar like the shapes that we've been doing. Just kind of little embers going off. Like that. And that is pretty much how you draw Cinderace from Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yeah, again, he's not like too complicated. I definitely would recommend looking at a reference before you draw him. And I'd say the hardest part about him is he's like kind of like weird proportions. It kind of seems like and he's very oval. So like drawing like really oval characters, if you don't draw it right, it looks really off. And I think that's the hardest part about them. So definitely look at a reference before you're drawing them. But here is the sketch that we did. It's going to be hard to get both of these in here. So there's the sketch. Here's a more inked version where if you're taking an ink pen, erase all the guidelines. You kind of have, actually I'll just put them up, see if they stand up. Okay, that one stands up. This one's standing up. And there we go. So the one on the right there is the inked version where if you're taking an ink pen and erase all the guidelines, you have what you have on the right over there, and then on the left is our sketch. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy Cinderace now. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the drawing, just leave it in the comment section below. I will try to answer your questions as best as I can. And thank you again, Kaylee Lee, for the request. If you guys have requests, you can leave that in the comments below. The way requests work is I just take what you put in the comment section, put on my head draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, it's just what I feel like drawing that day. So I randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason or time frame. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.